Coach's comments following tonight's 2-1 victory on the road against the Des Moines Buccaneers. Alexander Ferna, as always, happy to be joined by Stars head coach Rocky Russo. Rocky, it was an odd one in all honesty. You know, you get the first goal, Drew De La Salle's first goal of the season. Let's just start there. Just how good is it for him to find the back of the net for the first time this year?
Yeah, he's always a guy that, you know, kind of subtly creates offense and flies a little under the radar at times, but he's a responsible player, and he keeps pucks moving and keeps pucks alive. And I don't think he's been shooting enough pucks this year, and so he's kind of been defaulting to passing the puck first, and so it was good to see him shoot one, and he put that in a spot that the goalie just couldn't save it.
Yeah, it was a heck of a shot by him. And then John Hirschfeld on the power play in that third period as well. I pointed it out on the broadcast. It's the same play that him and Jans were able to kind of connect on in that game against Sioux Falls last Saturday, where Jans is kind of driving the net. Hirschfeld throws it on, except this time Hirsch was able to find the back of the net. Of course, him able to find the back of the net at a regular pace for him this season. And then, of course, you guys' power play continuing to put up good numbers over your past couple of games. Just take me through that play as well.
Yeah, you know, we were preaching to the guys to shoot the puck low blocker, and we spent most of the game shooting the puck high, and so being able to roll out there and get some traffic, and Hirsch lets it go low far side under the blocker, and gives us the 1-goal lead.
And now we get into the odd part of the game. You guys go on that 5-minute major as well. It was on the slew footing of Josh Polak, right down to the far side boards. Of course, great call by you guys, his crew, you, Ross, and Art making that call on the challenge, of course. And then you guys go on the 5-minute major power play. And I don't want to speak out of turn per se, but Des Moines had a lot of really good chances on the penalty kill on that chance.
Well, you know, we warned the guys that was going to happen. They've got to kill for all but 53 seconds left in the game. They're down by a goal, and of course they're going to push to try to tie the game. And we were just too complacent. We were treating it like a 2-minute minor in the middle of the first period instead of having the urgency to kind of put the nail in the coffin there. And that's where we just don't smell the blood in the water just yet. We're not recognizing the opportunity to step on an opponent, and so we kind of take situations that we can control and turn them into a little bit of a circus at times. And fortunately for us, Browser made some big saves. Like, they never should have got to the point where they got their goalie out and got some chances. That's all on us. But, you know, we found a way to hold on and get a road win.
Talk about that last couple of flurry of saves. The big one that points out is that one with about 20 seconds left. Prowse makes that great glove save to the far side post. They just rang the post on a breakaway opportunity, I think, about a minute or so earlier as well. How big was he for you guys down the stretch?
He was awesome, but that's what he's been. You know, he's been a stable rock for us back there that makes all the saves he needs to make, and a couple that you don't expect him to get. And the guys can play confident in front of him, knowing that he may, you know, if we do make a mistake, he'll step up and make a big save.
You get Josef Eichler and Brady Kaderna back for tomorrow's game, but as well, that second power play unit, you know, you mentioned you had to, you know, kind of slot Drew Nelson as that Eichler position on that power play as well. He's out there on the ice when you guys score on the power play as well. What'd you make of the new guys kind of finding themselves in new roles with Nelson, of course, on the power play, and then, of course, Samuel's first game in the USHL? Yeah,
I mean, it's a big change for Samuel. Obviously, we talked about him playing pro hockey over where he was from, but you know, it's a different pace and different sized ice, and I mean the list goes on. He's learning the systems, he's learning the North American rules. It's a big change for him, so he'll continue to get himself comfortable. But you know, I thought the guys that got slotted in to kind of fill some roles did a nice job. And you know, you're not going to replace Alex Pelletier. You're not even going to try to, but you know, we always have had that next man up mentality here in Lincoln, and we'll continue to do that. We've got good players top to bottom and guys that can step up and fill in. And obviously Della has a big one today that we really need, and, you know, that ends up being a difference maker for us.